So hello, welcome back to another coin video. My name is Glenn. Don't worry about those Iranian coins in the background, that's for another video. What we're focused on today, don't worry about the Danish coin either. We're focused on this green package here. So, what is this gonna be? Well, it is a place in which I absolutely like, and I find the current country also fascinating. Like, I don't find every country fascinating. Some countries I just don't find interesting at all, like the United States and Canada. That's why you don't see many of those coins on my channel. One country I find interesting is Luxembourg. How can a small country of 500,000 people still exist? Well, but I'll give you a clue. This is the current coin of the actual country. So, and this is a coin of its neighbour. And here's a previous coin that they actually did issue. And that's a clue. So, in all due, let's open it up. Okay, so I have this. So this is a banknote. So if you ever get one of these, it's quite nice. This is a bookmark, 1951 halfpenny. Obviously been cleaned, but you know, very common coin, so not really worried about that. People think that coins are very precious, but you know, high mint coins like this one, you know, are not really that precious to a lot of people. So even a lot of coin collectors going, yeah, it's just a coin. Just like these 20-cent coins in the future, you know, currently people are not really that interested in them. Okay, so obviously some of you have probably picked up what place this is. And, well, we have the Raj. Book. So, if we take them out of this plastic holder, we can actually get a better view of the actual. That's actually quite bigger than what I thought it would be. Sometimes I just don't look at the coin sizes too much. So, and you know, even though you got the information on the internet, when you get the coins, they still surprise you because you go, oh, that's bigger, oh, that's smaller than what it was. Oh, that metal looks a bit different. I thought the design would have looked better than the actual photo. Or the photo doesn't do the coin justice. So, here we have some coins from, if you look close, Sarawak. So, you don't know, Sarawak's the North Shore Borneo. It does surround Brunei. And at this time period, it was ruled by white people. Not just, so I'm not talking about the United Kingdom rule, so not talking about Queen Elizabeth II or George VI. Talk about the Brooks, so the Rajas, the white Rajas they call them. It's very interesting because I personally don't know how they got into power really. Okay, seeing that, I just read some history of the Raj. This guy's great-grandfather, and oh god, I can't remember his name. Okay, so his name was James Brooke, 1860. He passed away in 1868, but in 1838 he actually helped the Sultan of Brunei put down a rebellion with in Kuching, it's Kuching, and then the Sultan offered him the governorship of Sarawak. Pirates certainly suppressed the piracy. Some Malay nobles in Brunei, unhappy over Brooks' measures against piracy, arranged the murder of the Sultan. Okay, so they tried to get rid of the Sultan because they weren't happy with white people being there. And then the Mr. Brooke actually helped the Sultan gain power. Okay, and then the Sultan of Brunei was very happy and gave him Sarawak, so gave him pretty much most of what they controlled in Borneo at the time. So that's enough about history. So what do we have here? So we have various denominations. I'll just line them up. So we have the half cent. Then we have various 1 cent coins. So most of these are 1 cent coins. Then, yeah, the smallest 1 cent is there. Then we have a 5 cent and a 10 cent. So, have a look at these coins. Now, Sarawak did issue coins of 1 Kipling in 1831, but they did not start issuing these type of coins until 1863. And we have a quarter of a cent, but I don't have that one. That seems to be 18 millimeters, so quite a small coin. The two that I do have is 1870 half cent. So this was minted from 1870 to 1896. So it does have a long period of minting. This one's probably in very good condition. Obviously it's corroded, so someone dug it out of the ground. But 1870, you're looking at 250,000. And in this condition, you're still looking at least $10 for a coin like this. And it's the lowest minted of the lot. 1979, 640,000. 1896 is 327,000. So this would not be this would more likely be on the hard side to get. And then we have the smaller half cent. So this one is 1933. So between 1896 and 1933, there were no half cent coins issued. So obviously it wasn't a real popular denomination. This one has 2 million. And I'd say at some period of time, this one's been cleaned as well. And it's probably in very fine to EF condition. In Australia, probably very fine. In the United States, probably extremely fine, because the United States does grade coins different than us. So as you can see, it is coin rotated instead of metal rotated like Australian coins. H for Heaton. And in this condition, you're probably talking probably at least $20 to $30. So the Sarawak coins are expensive. Okay, so then we get the 1 cent coins. So if you see the 1 cent coins, you can see that there is a reduction in size. So you've got these larger coins, then you've got the smaller coin. And this is a one-off issue, a copper nickel coin, which is the actual smallest. So if you look at these two coins first, and the 1 cent coin was the more popular denomination. So the two dates I have, so the first year, 1863, and there's actually two types of 1863, and what you can see, one of them is a bronze plated copper, which is non-circulating. The one that you're going to find like this one here is just a copper coin, and this one is 8.9 grams, it's 29 millimeters, and probably in fine condition, very good to fine condition. Here you have James Brooke, so this is the guy who actually took over, and this coin has no mintage figures, but if you wanted to buy this coin in this condition, you're probably talking at least $10. And it's metal rotated, so that's metal rotated, and this one is metal rotated, that one is coin rotated. So that's because the United States pretty much says what goes on in the coin world. Okay, here we have coiners issued between 1870 and 1891, and also these don't have mintage figures for 1870. 79, 750,000, 1880, 1 million, 82, 1,070,000, 84, 1,070,000, 1885, 2,140,000. So they become, the mintage figure does get higher. The highest minted coin is 1891 with 3.2 million coins minted. In this condition, you're probably talking at least $20 to $30. I would say this is probably very fine to EF condition. It's quite a nice coin to actually get. Pretty about the stain down there. And the thickness, as you can see, the thickness is only 1.65, so about 2 millimeters in thickness. So that's quite a nice coin there. Then we get the coin. So this is why I actually purchased this lot. This is not a 1 year issue. I might have said that before. They actually issued 1892, 93, 94, 96, and 97. So 5 years. This one is 1892, so it's the most equal with 1896, the highest minted, with 2,178,000. But it's in demand, so this one's probably VF to EF. You're probably talking about at least $50 for this coin. You can get cheaper ones that are a lot more damage, but that's just what I've seen the actual price of these coins sell for in this condition. And not too sure why they actually put a hole in it. Maybe that's just something I'm not too sure. They put the flags down there. So is the effigy. So maybe there was they had a problem, or maybe it's because they changed the metal. So this is bronze, this is copper. So that's the only reason. That's the only reason I can think of why they actually changed it. It was changing metal. Okay, so then they didn't issue coins to 1820. So that's this coin here. And as you can see, this one's toned. It's about 2 grams and 18.1 millimeters. So it's pretty similar in size to the half a cent. Not half a cent, a quarter of a cent. And this has a mintage of 5 million. Even though it has a mintage of 5 million, it's still a bit of a hard coin to get. And in this condition, you're probably looking $10 to $20. So that's not a bad coin. And this one's also minted in Heaton as well. Then we have the mid-size. So this was a bronze coin, 24 millimeters, and it was issued between 1824 and 1924 and 1941. So 1941 is the last year of mintage of any coins from Sarawak because the Japanese invaded. Okay, so 1827, 5 million, 1929, 2 million, 1930, 3 million. Sorry, there's no 1827 coin, it's 1927. And 1937 is the last coin issued for circulation of 3 million. And in this condition, you're probably talking about $10. This one, it's circulated and it's probably been cleaned in the past. That's why it looks shiny. Because I can see scratch marks on the actual coin. Then the 1931 is the coin to get. These never actually circulated. 3 million minted. Most of them were probably destroyed by the Japanese or never reached target and remelted. And only 50 are known to exist. So, and then I actually got these coins because I wanted the 5 cent. So this is the copper nickel 5 cent. In 1920, they reduced the 5 and 10 cent from silver coins to copper nickel. And this one, 1927, had a mintage of 600,000. The 1920 had a mintage of 400,000. And in this condition, probably talking at least $40 to $50. Quite nice. But the 10 cent is actually a lot more common. Also started minting 1920 to 1934. So this is the last year of mintage. had a mintage of 2 million. So in this condition, I actually sold some before for $15. So you can get these $15 if you want a higher condition. If you want to uncirculate, probably talking hundreds of dollars there. Okay, the 1920 is one to get, 800,000. So it is a bit more expensive coin. Anyway, hope this helps you with your coins from Sarawak. They're not too bad. Now the other place which I like to collect from this era is also North Borneo. But pretty much I've got most of those coins. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope to help you with your coin collecting. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.